Sumakunda, Pinkamaluna be Sumakunda, Sumakunda be Buna, Yanko Sumodio. Sumbariba, Unyasi Kelefa, Yanko the Kala Galuso.
Okay, so you know, as a public officer, as a security officer, as somebody who approaches people, you must know how to talk to people. Yes. Sometimes you may be faced with one person, but sometimes it's a group of people, so you must know how to address them. Very, very, very important. Public speaking is very, 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 very important. Okay? So that's why I want us to participate. Like I said, I can come and go through the, no, that will not benefit you. You understand? I want us to do it. Okay, somebody, a customer is a person who buys goods or services, correct. That's correct. Okay? But that definition suits with organization. Organizations that are involved in buying and selling.
Someone you attend.
Someone?
You attend.
Someone you attend to, of course, is your customer, yes. So, to be honest, we can all say 10 different definitions here, each and every one of them, and it will still be correct about a customer. You are right, Peter. A customer is somebody who buys goods and services from you. You are right, customer is somebody who you attend to, of course. So, who else?
Customer is someone who requires, who needs your services.
Okay, someone who needs your goods or your services or both.
Service.
Yes, service. Okay. So, but in our own case, as staff of Gambia Ports Authority, of course you deal with customers who purchase GPS services. Do you deal in goods? Gambia Ports Authority, do you sell any products? No. You provide what? Service. You provide service. What are some of those services, please? What are some of the services that Gambia Ports Authority provides? One of them is what? There are so many of them, as of course, security officers.
Containers are there.
Container services. Okay, so freight services. Those who bring goods, and of course those who ship goods out. So freight services, yes, that's one.
And cars are there.
Cars?
Cars.
Vehicles.
Okay, vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay, vehicle and logistics, is also another service.
And food items.
And food stocks.
Okay.
And food stocks.
Bulk cargo.
What?
Bulk cargo.
Bulk cargo, okay. Bulk cargo.
Rice and cement.
Rice and cement. Okay, so different. So it's all obviously on freight services, on good services. Okay, bringing goods from overseas, and of course exporting goods as well, isn't it? Port is also responsible for that. So now, having known the services that you provide, who are your customers? Who can you define as your customers?
The port users.
The port users, of course. Like example?
The consignees.
The consignees, yes.
And agent.
The agents. Government officials.
And civil lines.
Businessmen, civil lines, those who are operating civil companies. Okay? So those are the customers that you deal with. The medical? The likes of Barco and so on. Yeah. So anybody that deals in freight services, imports and exports are your customer. Because I understand Gambia Ports Authority has got the monopoly over that. So no other institution does that here, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have other institutions that does it? No. Everybody has to go through the BPA. Yeah. Because the maritime is more responsible for other areas, but not the freight company, isn't it? Okay? So that's good. So now, definition of a customer in your context will be anybody who you provide your services to. Okay, so this is another way of saying, another definition of customer. Customers are people who need your assistance. You've said it. People that you serve, isn't it? Okay? Who are they? They are not an interruption to your job, but of course, in fact, it's because of them that you are employed. This definition is very powerful. Customers are people who need your assistance. The shipping companies, they need your assistance. Government officials, medical people who do spreading, they need your assistance. Okay? So they are your customers. So if that is the case, who are they? They are your bosses. They are not interrupting you. So don't think that they are interrupting you. You know, a lot of people, when they have a lot of complaints, a lot of claims, people are saying this, people are saying that, they think they are disturbing them. They are not disturbing you. Okay? They are not disturbing you. They are the reason why you got a job. Okay? They are the reason why you got a job. If there are no customers, you think he is going to employ you? No. Please let's take note of this.
That's why they say customer first.
Customer first. And customer is the king. Not only first, but he is the king. So please don't ever quarrel with your customer. Even if they insult you at work, don't pay back. If you tell a typical guy, insult? No, I will not tolerate that. If you insult me, I will insult you back and we want to. No, that's not really at work.
It's one of that. That's why it's something that because I told him when you go to training that I will take this role. That's why he's looking at me. He used to fight at me before he don't have that basic. But I told him when you go to training that if you leave there, you never fight.
So please, from this definition, why are we employed? We are employed because of customers. Period. Please, let these words ring in your ears each time you have a problem. If somebody insults you, just say, okay, why is he insulting me? He is insulting me because I'm here for him. Do we understand this?
Yes.
So please, let's take note of this. If you remember this always, whatever anyone says to you, you will not be angry. You will not be annoyed. Okay? Very, very important. Even your employers, your bosses, the HR, the managing director, whoever, your customers are more important. Without those customers, even that managing director will not be there.
They are number one.
So customer is...
But I think also, number one, customer also have doing your work. Because you are doing your work.
I like that. I was expecting this. you know, the problem with that is, you understand? Some naturally will have respect. You know, not everybody is equal. Everybody can never be equal. That one is a fact. Everybody can never be equal.
Because you see somebody who come and you challenge you, what is this? Why are you breaking me? I'm not, have the right to, enter inside the port. That and that and that. I said, no, please, take it easy. This is not the way you have to come approach me. Please, explain yourself. Where are you going? I'm home. You have any appointment with that individual person, something like that? Then you call. Yes, Mr. Jata or Mr. Chiba. Somebody is here, the name by that and that. You want to see it. Should I have appointment? Him or her? Yes or no? Because maybe he will find you are busy somewhere else. You are doing something else. So the time for me to leave that individual person coming to you, it will not feel good. So if I say that person, Anyway, my boss said that he's busy somehow, so we have to give him some time. Or we go tomorrow and they'll start handling.
Yes, you know, they have right to that. So don't mind, and you will find some that are very nice also.
Yes.
Yes.
Some will be very, very nice.
Understand.
So that's the problem. You just, you know, just take them on face value. Take them the way you see them. Yeah, don't worry. What's the definition? They are the reason why you have a job. So you always remember this. The reason why he's insulting me is because he's the one who hired me. Simple. He's the one who hired me. Okay, so customers, it doesn't mean the only people that you deal with, that's the CPAs or the hospitals or whatever. But then there are two categories of customers. You have the internal ones and you have the external ones. Okay? Internal customers are customers that you work with, your colleagues, but it's your responsibility to serve them. A typical example is, you know, if they lose their badge or so, I'm not responsible to ensure that they get a new badge. You are responsible. So they are your customers. They are also part of the reason why you've got a job. So that's your colleagues. It could even be your own security staff, your own security colleagues, your HR people, your finance people, you know, other people. Okay? Other people. So it's really, really important that you know this. You know who are your customers and you know how to serve them. Okay? So your customers, like I said, they are not just the people who are outside of ports, but even those that are inside that you serve. Is this clear?
Yeah.
So the people that you serve within the ports are part of your customer. Yes.
This place is very good because sometimes we deny access the customer to access for his goods based on his arrogance.
His arrogance.
Yeah.
Sometimes you deny them.
Yeah, of course.
But is that good? Let's debate over this. Is that good?
No, that's not good.
No, that's not good. The lack of the training, that's why. But that's not good.
That's not
No, it's not good.
It's a loss for the
Who says it's good? You feel it's good?
No, but to be here.
To deny them because of their arrogance.
Please, can you allow me?
Yeah, go.
You know, in gate, we have procedures. That's our statement for the security guards at the gates. All right? Somebody approach you as a security personnel, and you know that there are requirements you must put it on before you have that access that you are looking for. And those protocols and procedures, you have to follow it first. If you deny that once, we also have right to deny you, unless you produce that, we can give you access to go. That's why because those laws is possibly by court. Court is the one to facilitate that law. And that law is already there. It's endorsed with the security personnel, staff and no staff. Everybody have to put that requirement.
There's a bad.
Yeah, so without
that, no access.
No, that's in order.
So that's how
That's in order. But the only thing is, you don't, please, what you said is right. Everybody, if it is a law that everybody must have a badge, right? You must display a badge, whether it's staff or a visitor. You must display a badge. You must display a badge. Okay? So, but if they come, let's say they have an issue. Let's say they lose their badge. Don't just deny them completely. What should you do?
No, we don't deny them. We don't deny them personally. Because when you lose your badge, that's a procedure you have to take.
Good.
That there's a senior man at the guard post. You have to come first. You complain yourself.
Okay.
Or you give the load to him that I lose my badge. And the senior man will give the directive to the junior ones at the guard. They will allow you. But if at all that you don't go to the senior man, we come to the junior man, you direct it to the senior man. everything go with the process.
Yeah. I mean, not only allowing you, they should help you reproduce your card.
No,
Yeah,
we do take their ID cards.
No, for the customers, we always take their.
After this training, don't mix the two.
Okay.
Even those that you are serving internally are your customers, isn't it? That's what you just said. Okay, say for external customers. External customers.
Internal customer, maybe they will be like this agents and.
What do you mean?
So,
They understand.
how do you find external and internal? Internal is your colleague different. Anybody who works at ports.
Okay.
So external is anybody else. Visitors are external. Consignees, any other customer, they are external. Okay, laborers. Laborers are they staff?
No, they are external.
They are not staff. Okay, so they are external.
Yeah.
So anybody who is a staff is internal. Internal customers, and external is anybody else.
From the outside.
Okay? Yes.
Yeah, for this issue, sometimes the main ferries and the main port, they are staff. Sometimes when they come to use the port, if you ask them to count things like reflector on your cards, they will start. You know, we are all staffs. We are all staffs. Sometimes we have issues with them. We need to explain to them that there is a law that we use to practice, so that if the externals comes, they will know that we are using it. But if we don't practice it, how comes the outsiders will be able to know that we are using this law? They will not.
No, what do you
Sometimes we have to settle with them.
This staff are coming, they are going inside.
But the law says,
What
when coming
What they are not doing inside, they are always to the main phase.
One at a time. One at a time.
No, you know, sometimes we do have this.
Senior man, senior man, you have to pay for
One after another, one after another.
one at a time, please. So that one of us are. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, these are the main problem that we internal are facing sometimes. We didn't really call it. Series and
Not even
yes, it happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they will say,
Sometimes negotiate. We used to use our intelligence and use staffs, but we have to exercise our law before others come in outside, so that when they come, they will know that we are exercising it. But if you don't exercise your law, whom coming outside for you to challenge him that we do this? They will not.
yeah. So that's also, what's important is to talk to them politely and explain to them. Don't get angry. You just be calm. Okay, that's why you are there. And always put at the back of your mind that it's because of him I'm here. Please, if we know how to do this, it's really customer service, customer care is very, 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 very important. Customers are powerful. They are very, very powerful. Okay, they are very, very powerful. Okay, so let's take note of that. Okay, so at least we know who is a customer. And of course, we know the type of the two main categories of customers. A customer is, of course, somebody that you are serving, somebody who you know you are employed because of him or her. So he is your king. He is your boss. If you have to respect anybody, you have to respect him more than any other person. Okay? So, in your own case, you have a monopoly. You either go to GPA or you don't go anywhere if you need their services. Okay? But even there, who knows? There could be a sister organization. I think there is, I understand there is this Turkish company that's trying to do what? Is it the making or whatever. So you could have a competitor. Okay? Or, you know, they could of course, how to call it, buy you over. Take over. Yeah, so that's possible. And, you know, those people, they behave like white people. Customer oriented. They don't joke with that. So I think this training is very kind. Okay. So let's take note of that. Let's be professional. If you were working at other places, like for example, let's say you have a shop, you know, building material shop. There are so many building material shops everywhere. Let's say you go to Giflex. There is a particular shop that you go to, but if you go there, the owners don't behave well. Will you go there again?
No.
And you will not stop and not going there. But you will tell your friends there, don't go to that particular store. The guys are bad. Do you know? So if you don't do well in customer service, you can just collapse. Your business can just collapse. Just like that. Because not only you who have the bad experience will not go there, but you will also tell, research has shown that people who have got bad experience in customer service will tell at least 10 of their friends. At least, minimum, they will tell 10 or more. So those 10, who knows, they could even tell another 10. Those other 10 tell another 10. Are you going to be in business? No. So customer service is very, very, very important. Okay? And you know, customer service skills, you can use it everywhere. Even in your house. If you are the father or so let's have a little brainstorm over this. I'll give you 5 minutes. Have a list on one page. Take one page. Okay? And jot down your internal customers. Itemize them one by one. Not by name, but like freight owners, hospital. Or you are trying to look elsewhere, or you are trying to look down. What are they going to feel? Here, I would smile. They feel bad. And that would be wrong. Let's always think you are there because of them. You got that job because of them. So don't joke with them. Clear? So, right. Let's have another discussion. Like I said, this is going to be interactive. How are we in customer service? Now we try to generalize it. Okay, we try to generalize it in Gambia. Okay? Compared to other countries like Senegal, if you have been to other countries also, but I know most of us here will at least have gone to Senegal. How many of us have been to at least Senegal means even Casamance? How many? Senegal. How many of us have been to Senegal? Casamance or Senegal? Or other countries? We have not traveled. Even Senegal, we have not gone to Casamance. Oh, wow. Okay, but at least we are dealing with Senegalese people. We have Senegalese businesses here, isn't it? So we can be able to know. So, what sort of service do we receive when we go to banks in the Gambia here, or when we go to direct where we want to buy cash power, or if we go to Gamtel to pay for our bills?
We laugh. It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is it horrible?
Sometimes they might be having in a food bank before only 2 people only 2 classes. Sometimes like they will be having people who stand or only 2 people. Sometimes they will stand there for so many people. It's horrible. In the Gambia, it's horrible. Even in the hospitals. Even in the hospitals, yes.
Even in the hospitals?
Yeah.
Especially government hospitals.
Okay.
Most of them don't care people.
It's horrible. It's very poor. It's very poor. They don't even care about it.
Not all. The good ones are there and the bad ones are there.
Okay, but we are talking about majority.
Yes, we are talking about majority. Even going to buy gas power or sometimes went to the shop to buy something. So you're talking to the shopkeeper or whatever. Because you know, like you don't want the money.
So good to buy.
Yes. Why you need the money? He's there for you. And you are there for him. But the interruption is very important to do that.
We lack customer service.
We like that.
Yeah, in the Gambia.
I think we lack is discipline. Yeah.
It's discipline.
No, it's not.
So I'm afraid that the words are coming up. So in fact, to have proper customer care, you must have discipline. Yes, exactly. You know, if you have discipline, you can discipline yourself. If you discipline yourself, then you care for yourself, and of course, you will have to care for the others as well. So customer care is all about, customer service is all about caring.
And one thing also, in the Gambia, most of the guys are there, they have the job.
Most of the
If you like the job, you like the entire...
Yes. The reason is because most of them have not got any formal training. They don't know. they don't know who is their employer. I think from this training onwards, we will know who hires us, isn't it?
Yes.
Who hired us? Is it GPA or the customers? The customers. It's the customers. I'm happy that everybody is saying that. It's the customers. Wallahi, without the customers,
We are not there.
even GPA will not
be able to pay salary.
Exactly, we will not be able to pay salary. If the banks don't pay, if the civil agents don't pay, if the hospitals don't pay, if this don't pay, will you get money?
No.
So, we must never joke with our customers. So, who else has got a different feeling about customer service in the Gambia compared to, we don't go to markets. Go to Serekunda market or Banjul market, for example.
And no, I've never traveled to abroad, but like compared to Gambian customer service, and mostly when you watch movies, Gambian customer service mostly tend to care more of their phones, telephone, than the person itself. Like other institutions, like banks or even at GPA. Like if you want someone to attend you, it's more of using to his phone than trying to attend you. Or while he's attending both, he's speaking on phone or maybe chatting at the same time attending. That leads mostly to cause mistakes or try to render the service or even ask for. So phone is always a problem when it comes to Gambian customer service. Anywhere you go, people focus a lot on phone than even the job they have. So that's the problem.
This is the truth. Phone is a
Go to banks, you see these guys using the phone.
That's true.
Global, Nata, it's that. So,
They don't want to miss any message on TikTok.
yeah.
They don't want to miss any message on Facebook, on Messenger, on WhatsApp. Huh?
They are telling their boyfriend.
Yes, sometimes you never know. Could be that. Whatever you are doing is not important anymore. Because why? You are there to work. You are there to render service to the customer. So if the customer is there, you should stop everything and concentrate and serve the customer. Okay? Very, very, very important. Okay? So, we all agree that overall, customer service, customer care in this country is very poor. You go to the markets, like for example, Serekunda market, like I say, or Albert market, you find a shop owner who is a Senegalese. The way that person treats you and the way a Gambian will treat you. A Gambian shopkeeper will say, I don't care whether you buy from me. Yes. Allah will always be there. Okay, it's fine, Allah will be there for you. But those customers, you must not miss them. Because if you miss them, they will go to someone else who is your competitor. And not only missing them, missing that one, they will talk about you. They will tell their friends, if you go to Serekunda, please avoid that particular shop. The guy is not good. He does not attend to customers properly. He does this, he does that. Is that not bad publicity for you? Yes.
That one even affects one's car called carrier. So sometimes the other team, they say they tip their materials, items. So many people were complaining, saying that if you send your car to Gambia, they will store all your properties. So orders came from Europe down to Gambia so that they can witness whether it is all from the Gambia. But unfortunately, orders they made, it is not in the Gambia. Fortunately, it is other countries before it reached the Gambia. But there was a time it's called the name of GBA. That if you send some of your goods, it will be spoiled by.
I usually hear that as well. They'll say they will steal the parts.
But most of the cases,
It happens in the vessel. In the cargo sometimes. Those people who walking inside the cargo, they do the
That is the problem of
They advise you?
The civil line advice you not to put anything in the car. Anything that you put in the car takes to their line. If you put there anything, that is
You do it at your own expense.
And I guess that's the problem with garment businesses. If you check, most of these garment businesses are failed because they lack consistency. And their customer service is very poor. If you check it, most of these garment businesses don't stay consistent in business for 20 to 30 years. Most of these garment businesses fail.
Yeah.
Because of the customer service problem.
I know.
If you check it, that's a problem.
Yeah. I know. Most play is, of course, due to
It's economic losses
cost.
to the company.
Yeah.
So others are.
If you don't care, people will also don't care. So now, having said all these problems, how should we change? The responsibility is me and you. Okay? Now that we are attending this training, what should we do? Should we keep quiet after here?
No.
When we see people not doing well, we should advocate, we should sensitize, we should advocate.
Exactly.
Okay? Me, if I go to a supermarket or maybe even a non shop, you know, sometimes when you are at a non shop, you are queuing, you find people there. Me, if I go anywhere, I find people, I always be the last to stand. But you know what some people do? If they come, they'll just rush and go in front of me. If you rush and go in front of me, what I was, I hold it on. I say, you know what? You found people here. Go back. Me, I'll always do that. Always. And some people, those who are polite, will appreciate it. You know, it's a Gambian mentality. Go to Senegal, for those that are in Senegal. At bus stations, they will queue. If they want to use ATM, they queue. But Gambians don't go queue.
No.
We don't go queue.
Even the highway.
Even on the highway, we are always, you know, rushing, you know, trying to, you know, I mean, me, that's why when I'm on the road, if I stop to provide a lift to people, if anybody rushes, you know, usually when you have a group of people, ladies and men standing, if the car stops, usually the men will rush. Me, if you rush as a man, I'll tell you, no, please, allow the ladies to come. Okay? Some of them might, you know, they might have left their kids at home or they went to work. So allow them. You rush, I don't care. You understand? So all these things are characteristics that we need to change. So if you know it, don't keep quiet. Say it. The country belongs to us. If you say it, if they insult you, no problem. No problem. You still get your blessings. You know? And this littering business, very, very, very common in this country. People can just throw things anywhere. I was happy when we were at the, how do you call it, at the restaurant area. Somebody wanted to throw something, and they were discussing where is the bin and so on and so on. So I was really happy about that attitude. But a typical Gambian would get any rubbish and just throw it. Anywhere they are. They don't want to see whether there is any rubbish bin here, whether there is this. All these things are, you know, taking care of yourself and taking care of all people. Okay? Because if you litter on the way, how many people are doing that? For example, things like banana skin. You throw it on the way. You could cause accident. You throw it, you cause accident. People die. You don't know anything after, you know, doing that. But you are the one who have done that problem. You are the one who committed that problem. Okay? So we just need to be careful. You know, careful of ourselves. And if we see other people, let us not just keep quiet. Talk to them. You don't feel as if so who is going?
So you know your official number.
Echo.
No, what is that? Echo 1, Alpha 6. How do you read? Echo 1, Alpha 6. How do you read?
Alpha 6. Echo 1 respondents are over.
So I just wanted to point you to there is a bit of congestion. Can you please
Yeah, Echo 1, right now I'm the only one that I got was. How do you read me over?
Can you please refer someone to go and do it?
My guys went to the web to check the connection, so I don't know how to complicate because we have already one answer.
Okay, can you please go and ask the church to be in the web?
Alpha says, can I just call him directly to the telephone calls? Because we have only one radio answer over.
Okay, everyone, Alpha 6.
Okay, normal frequency, and we are after you.
Thank you. Okay, so how do you see their application? Yeah, right. Good, eh? Very good, very good. Yeah. So, anybody to say anything against it that has not been done properly? Has the caller introduced himself properly?
So how is
Was he smiling?
He doesn't smile, but he introduced himself.
No, he believes in God.
Echo 1, Alpha 6.
Yes,
That is how we talk.
They have to
sorry, fairness communicating to people. You don't do that. Mind, don't forget about the internal customers.
Good.
Or security talking to admin staff or finance department staff or that. So you cannot say we don't talk to customers. You do.
With the radio, no, we don't.
No, we don't say when we are defining, you say, hello. When we are this communication we are talking about, it includes radio, it includes mobile phone, it includes switchboard.
Can I go?
Okay, so fine. Okay, we have to. Who's calling?
So what is
So if you want, you can call by you will call as the customer service officer, the customer, maybe in another department that maybe they have something to pick, or you need to make some clarity. So you just come up with a scenario.
Discuss and then you'll come with the solution.
Wait. Where is the telephone guy? Let's have this one. Just a soft video.
The camera.
Oh, we forgot about it. Okay, so let's please. Yes.
Hello, this is so I use this
No, just use like it's as if you are using a telephone handset, not a radio.
so that's my name, right?
Yes, of course. You realize your name.
Okay, this is Senior Officer Kiba. Is that lineman at the guard? At the gate?
Yeah, it's lineman at the gate. Who are you?
Yes, I'm the security officer at the wharf. I'm at the wharf right now. So I'm expecting a stranger, so a visitor at the wharf. He's supposed to collect some basket of fish around this area. Can you allow him to come, please?
What is the name of the customer?
He is Mustafa Jen. He's coming over. Sorry, don't worry.
Yes. Security officer at the jetty.
Yes.
Are you hearing me very well?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I received the customers you say is here, so can I proceed him to come in?
Yeah, let him come in. He'll be encouraging some basket of fish. So if possible, and I will let him know whenever he's done.
Okay, I'll proceed him after I will tell him to come in.
Right, okay, but make sure that he's on gear, let him put on the reflector. And if he's coming, then we assume the class will be the class. So whenever he arrives there, you ask him to tender his gate pass, okay?
Yeah, I'll ask him to please speak.
Okay, thank you very much. He's at the front line.
He's the one at the front
I have been said, yeah. I'm on the wall.
I think the one at the front line should call first the one inside.
Yeah,
the one at the front line should call first the one at the inside. Is it? If I understand.
I think it depends.
No, in this case.
This one is from.
In this case.
Wait. One at a time, please. One at a time.
Let me come.
Yes.
In this case, this man is expecting a visitor at the entrance. So he's calling to alert him that he's having a visitor.
Okay.
Yeah. So that the security will be alert.
Okay.
Yeah. I put him on notice. That
that is
a customer.
Exactly.
That
Who is expected to come?
file from.
So let you alert.
Yes. So it's in order.
Yes.
It's in order, yes.
It's in order. Okay. So any order?
For me, the last one that he was explaining to this man, make sure you let him have all his requests.
Yeah.
It's like you are teaching this man to do his job.
No, to remind him.
So you are ordering him. Is that an order?
No, it's an order.
You know.
Ordering. No, so how did the scenario start? Are you the boss of this man or what?
Yes, I'm the security officer, the security guard.
So you don't mention that here.
I said I'm the security officer at the war. I said I'm the security officer at the war.
Or you guys did also was the rank that you are the senior.
The security know it. You know what to do. But
Yeah. Exactly.
The guy coming, you don't know what to do.
Because normally, Mr. Fola,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
normally, just like how we discussed yesterday, at times customers are unaware of our rules. You tell them the rules that here so and so is applied before you enter. Without that, you can go either at the PWD where they normally sell these reflectors, or you can borrow someone who is not at the operational area.
And secondly, the way you were elaborating the things, your message was not
clear
and clear.
No, but I'm
It was
talking to
not-
my partner.
You were talking and like someone who is just
It's not summarized.
So what
You mean he was not speaking clearly? Are you
he was not speaking clear. He was not speaking like someone who is speaking confidently.
Okay.
Assertive.
Yeah.
So he was not assertive, right?
Yeah.
Precise. What about precise?
He was not precise. Do you agree to what he said?
No, I don't know.
He will not agree because he was the one.
No, actually, I'm talking to everybody else.
Yes. It's okay. Salary place.
No,
You can defend yourself.
no, maybe
But he said he would not say because he said brother to him.
No, this is not.
He said after the conversation, they didn't call it, they didn't close the chance over to them. So that's why he's complaining.
no, this one is not the radio set.
It's not the radio station.
It's not radio. They are using switchboard.
That's what they are interpreting.
No,
Say by
telephone
say
call.
okay. Even telephone you should say okay or buy.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true. You should say okay, thank you very much.
No, who, Zach, no, I say, okay, thank you very much, okay.
I say okay. So brother said you didn't have that.
Yeah, I think
You said you don't have.
you start with hello, you start with greeting and of course you end by of course acknowledging each other. Yeah. They have not done the ending. I think they started with the greeting, don't they? He didn't even greet before he didn't even greet. Hello, I am security guard at the WAF.
No, you need to have your attention.
It's formal. Hello is formal. It's I that may not be formal.
In the US, you don't start there and say, "Assalamu alaikum." So, we pass.
That's for the UK boy. So yes, he is right. But anyway, of course, those who know each other, they can say that. Okay, so any other observation? But I think overall it was a good one. Yeah. Both of them. Thank you. Okay, so let's proceed. Of course, we have done. Okay. What forms of written communication do we use at work? No, written. We are not talking about verbal. At least one by one. One is writing a report. Okay, writing a report. What sort of report? No, we'll come to it. What sort of reports do we write?
For example, if an accident occurs.
Okay, accident reports or incident reports. Okay, good. So we talk about accident reports or incident reports. Those reports take in what form?
We have a written form.
In
a written diary.
Daily what?
Daily position procedure record.
No. This one is a report on something that has happened, whether an accident or an incident. Okay? So those reports are usually addressed to who?
Evidence.
To your senior man.
Yes.
Okay? For example, let's
We have a daily activities book where we used to log all activities that have to do with
yes, that's the DOB. It will be locked there, but this time is a very serious matter or something that should be reported on a memo.
Yeah, for those ones, they used to put it in the memo. But most of the time, it used to it's our senior man used to handle that and we used to run them.
Oh, the senior man used to handle that?
Yes.
Okay, but you know what you should do, if the thing happens in your presence, it will be better for you to write.
That's where we look at the diary and they so they will collect it from there. They used to go around.
No, you know, when you log onto the diary, you can only put a summary.
Yeah.
You cannot put the details of the diary, because the diary is not meant for that.
No, they are very activities book. The diary and daily activities book are different.
There's a form also.
There is a form, okay. Yes, you fill the form to state the details of it. So it's the same as writing the report, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So how is it manuscript or you type it on the computer?
Manuscript.
For you and the CCTV is both.
Yes, exactly. Yes, we do both. For you, we do write the daily worksheet. After that, we use that in the system.
For the CCTV guys. But for this,
So what about for the other guys? Don't you have computers?
We have computers.
No.
They don't use computers. They are only guard posts.
But there are some guard posts that have computers.
Certain gates, you can count them.
no, but the sad thing is they don't use the computers.
The problem of the post, whenever you want to say something, before you get it, it takes years. Even if you only have a problem, before you get the message, it's a big problem. I don't know what is the problem.
Oh wow, that's a problem. That's a problem. But I think things like if you already have a computer in your guard post, you should use them.
You are using them.
Okay, so you use them for what purpose?
That's what I want to ask.
We do use these computers to daily writing memos.
You use it for writing memos?
To communicate internally.
Or to communicate internally? Using what form of communication? WhatsApp or what?
From like you write.
Those
You write a memo.
Memo.
Okay,
writing memo.
You can send.
Sometimes send it. There's a platform that we work with. There's a WhatsApp platform.
WhatsApp platform.
So
yeah, that's
not computer. That's not the one of how we communicate. You know, in a computer, you can send someone a message in a computer to another computer also. But that doesn't happen.
It happens.
On
an email, yes.
You send from this can send CCTV.
No, of course.
No, but we are not connected.
No, we are not connected to that staff.
They are all running on the same.
But the standard is not connected. That's how we know this computer or the other computer.
We don't have that. There is everybody email. Everybody has it. Only for this money is there.
Yeah, but nada de slogan, but I'm going to do. You look at when you not on battle, you can have a good job. But in the wife of your brother, why you do not apply for next time. So what was not what another wife in the good food, or you have a good wife. So guy up money now. And I will have to go on a message at the scene and I apologize. So you guys so have battle. Very fun, man. They are officers, they are not here, but they are good. If my accident, they will tell you. Bago Sambu, Swed Kamara, Baifal, Mani. So, please. Bintara station, Swed from Tara 7 billion. But still, man of hello bill. Then I put a 9 Tarabang. I can trust them, I pay back. Because also more careful. Ninja some of the water. We pay a lot of money. So what of Mampade and Kule? If you don't ask Mampade to play. So after that you will find out why the other vision can go terminate. By another agent.
No,
I found one level
no, Satan is really powerful. Satan is really powerful. That's why I said we should always be careful. When you are angry, don't take action. At all. We should always remember, how to call it, our elders in the past, our prophets and so on, the way they have been dealing. Once we know that we will be the best customer service people. If any of you know about the history of Yusuf and his brothers, Yusuf, you will see to it that, look, what have they not done to Yusuf? Okay? But what was the end? They ended up with him. Yusuf happened to be the king of the area, so they were taking feed from him. And at the end of the story, at the end of the, that particular plan, what did Yusuf say? He says, my brothers did not do anything. It was Satan. It was Satan. You remember, if you know about the history of Prophet Muhammad and the people of Taif. Okay, when he went there, they stoned him. They didn't kill him. He was bleeding like what? Exactly. And Allah sent Gabriel to ask him what Prophet wants to do to the people of Taif. You know what he said? He said, make their minds calm. Don't do anything with them. Now that place, Taif, is among the best places in Saudi. Yeah. So if Prophet says to the angel, turn the earth over them, that was going to be the end of them. Yes. So we should always learn to forgive. No matter how difficult somebody is. People will be difficult. And like I said, it's all Satan. Satan is our enemy. Like this guy, the way he hit you, he told him, he cannot even explain. But Satan possessed him immediately. He did that.
And the funny thing, my own co-worker, some people are doing it. Yes.
They are too late. I hope you was not about them.
The time you said to go down, one of my
please.
One of my the time he had this was happened to me, was very annoying. And Anthony Sanya. So now, also, even also our colleagues, some officers, those who live in this thing, say people are very wicked. Many of us have a problem. You have to sympathize, sympathize with examples. But you are doing additional. Today, you might be more.
Tomorrow it might be you, yeah. That's true. Tomorrow
so that's why you see cooperation. So it's just like cooperation. When I have to you have to
example. No, that was really good. Any other example?
No, objection.
But why should we celebrate?
Yes. Like for instance here.
Yes.
Like for instance
there's a reason there.
Like for instance I'm here. I have a problem. Will you people celebrate?
Please, let's listen. I'll come to you. Yes.
Like for instance I have a problem here. God forbid. Would you guys celebrate?
No.
But why is it that they're celebrating?
People are negative. People are different. It depends on the individual.
No, but something is also why.
If you don't know,
not all of them celebrate.
No, what I mean, I'm asking why. I have a doubt. No, I have a doubt.
Okay, please.
I have a doubt. This is what I'm asking. No, maybe. Sometimes if things come, they will tell the boy, allow him to pass. He says, no, you will not pass. These are some issues whereby.
No, but to me, he's doing his job.
No, he's doing his job. Fine.
He's doing his job.
Yes.
Gambia people,
But sometimes it can't be 100%.
You know,
if we have people, they term themselves, they term those people as well. Difficult people and wicked people.
Can it like that?
No, but we go by the book.
And that's good. Is that not the best way?
You are saying that let us not do too hard in the customer or the customer.
That time was too.
No, wait, he has not landed. Yes, please.
Yes.
So I think he just wanted to have a go. It's good to go by the book.
Yeah, it's good to
But you need to be flexible sometimes.
Yes, this is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to be flexible to the customer. If you are not flexible to the customer, these are the repercussions. You sometimes get it.
You have to be flexible.
Maybe your colleagues are flexible, you are not flexible, you are hard. Boy, no, definitely not a boy. Why don't you them? No, they are not going. Sometimes you have the repercussion. I'm not saying it's like that because I've never worked with him.
Okay.
But there's, to my understanding, there's a motive behind it.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's hear from you.
You know, one thing.
Please.
One thing people fail to understand.
Difficult customers, yes.
You know, this job you have to be flexible. It's all about flexible and through your experience. We are not service. We are not clean about service.
What do you mean you are not service?
Like
you are servicemen.
Servicemen.
But you have some national service, but you are service.
Yes.
You are a serviceman.
Yes. Okay. But you know one thing, in this job you have to be flexible because like if I'm at the gym, working at the gym, okay, I see my colleague coming. She needs some help. But you are my colleague. So if my friend come, he needs some help. Maybe he forget his ID card or something, passport, something like that. But you know, at times you have to be flexible to understand the situation. Maybe the way he came from is very far.
So if the policy says that if people forget their ID card, you must not enter them. So you should allow them. You should be flexible to allow them.
No.
If you do that, then you're going against the rule.
No. Yes, but by helping them, I can say.
Yes, he can.
You know, you cannot deny somebody came from a far place for him to go back to bring his ID card.
But what about if it's going to be against the security protocols? So you allow him to because he has come from far place. He doesn't matter. No, I think, look,
I'm confused. Like what?
Him flexibility. I think maybe he needs to explain in the job.
Yes, flexibility means understanding.
Exactly. So
Understanding. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to understand what Iman was saying.
yes.
You know, we are all security personnel. For example, your brother come or your sister come. He's man of in charge of the duties, and we are under him. Your brothers come, but he forget the ID. Your personality as a security, you went to him, explain that your brother is here, but he forget the ID. I think as a security person, you have to have mutual understanding that he's my guard. You have a stranger, so he allows him to go.
No. Is that part of flexibility?
That's part of flexibility.
Maybe we really don't understand.
Maybe I think I don't
Let's put it this way. You know, everything depends on the policies. What the rule says.
ID card is not the only requirement they need. They need the helmet, they need the requirement, the reflector. But when you miss one, the person in charge of the duty, they understand that. If you don't have all the requirement, you have to. They allow you to go. But if you don't have nothing, they don't allow you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what I understand that again.
Okay. So what we are saying is, everything that we do should be asked. Before somebody enters, he must have X, Y, Z. Okay? So if those X, Y, Z are not available, strictly you must not allow that person to go. As simple as that. But what you can do is, your flexibility there will be. Okay? For example, if he says he has lost the ID card, okay? You can refer him to the department that can replace his ID card. Replace his ID card automatically. Sometimes in some organizations, it's the security officers, the customer service officer who prepares ID for people. Because once you prepare one ID, the copy will be in the system. Okay? So the flexibility there will be for him to help the guy to renew the ID card or to have a new ID card. That's it. But you should not allow the person to go without an ID card. That's the rule.
But sometimes,
You know, we need to obey the rules.
That's true.
As simple as that.
but sometimes as
If we say flexible, you know, if we say, so now, Banua, the scenario you explained, the reason why you want him to allow, because you know the guy, okay, you brought him to explain. What about somebody who does not know anyone there?
The same flexibility have to be there.
What about somebody who does not know anyone there?
Allow me
Okay.
The problem is number one.
Okay, yes, let it go.
The same flexibility have to be there.
So to someone who anybody don't know.
Even you don't know, but they are.
So now what's the essence of you being there?
Let me go.
So now you should not be there. You should allow everybody to come in. Please, I think we should stop this gambling attitude.
No. Allow me let me go. As far as you talk about the customer service, and then the customers are coming to you.
Please, what
Customers are coming to you, and they need your service. All right. And then you introduce yourself first, and you tell them the needs that we need, procedures and protocols before you go in.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they have one, they have two. But the third one is that I missed that one. For that point, before you allow him to go back, I think it's best for you to help him to go in.
Good. You need to help. How can you help is to ensure that whatever he doesn't have, he gets it. But don't allow him to go without it.
But instantly, when he comes, for example, somebody comes from Serikunda, he don't have the ID
card.
And he wants to meet the MD. Would you allow the person to go home, or you should allow him to go in?
I don't think where the person comes from matters.
That's why I'm just giving use the operational zones. Is it not? So when you deny somebody entering, you have the right to deny the person entering.
I mean, rule for one should be rule for all.
Thank you very much. It's very clear.
Yeah. Rule for one should be rule for all. You don't have a security person. I said it here. You can't obviously be at your side without having. Maybe for people, even those with the, watching CCTV, because they could be asked to go and check certain scenarios. You know, something is happening. So in that case, you must have your high visibility with you.
Yes. And the identity card. So these three, which one is the most important aspect of
All of them are.
No, for example, excuse me.
You are not having operational zone. We have
Operational zone.
operational zone, sorry.
You know, we are taking excuse me. Hey, allow me. You know, he has been saying that, okay, you don't have a reflector, you don't have ID card, you don't have helmet. Now, which one is the most important thing here? Whereby, if he or she doesn't have it, you allow him to give him.
all of them are important.
The most important is the
most important one is actually the most important. The reflector, the helmet, and the ID card.
That's a very important point. This is the time you come. You said the most important thing is the identification.
Thank you very much.
To identify the person and to know the place where he comes
Exactly.
from. You have to stop this point.
Yes. So please, there is democracy.
It's beautiful.
There is democracy. Okay.
You understand? ID card is most important to identification, to know where the person comes from. All right? And you lock inside the diary. These other ones are formalities.
The accessibility and the helmet.
Thank you.
In case of any emergency.
Because sometimes they can use the code, why else you don't go to the place where the operational zone is. All right, those ones is clear. Yes, Mr. Terminal?
You know,
So now, what of the helmet? If that individual is going to operational area?
Yeah, of course, those requirements are there. If I told that you don't have any access to having helmet, you can provide one for him so that he can go to the operational zone. Just like the WAF, the guard post, they have their own helmet. That's why if anybody comes emergency, they just give you for the operation.
So the most important aspect is the ID.
Yes.
You are right.
Is that clear, Mr. Terminal?
Okay. So any other example? I think I will get a difficult question before we move.
Sometimes we have some issues with our own colleagues. In fact, you see a scenario that you need to address the person at that spot. For example, like you might see there might be a condition at the WAF or at the place. You sometimes call your own colleague inform him that, hello sir, how are you? Can you please assess this situation and monitor this situation so that they are to reduce the congestion at the engine or at the wharf or at the terminal? Do you know what they will do with that? You will call them, they will just ignore you. Sometimes they will say, look, come down and do it. Don't do it.
These are your colleagues, huh?
These are your colleagues.
But I cannot blame them because the point is, if you are not trained, how can you do it? You must be trained and know how to control.
Because they don't know that you cannot be. Yes. He doesn't know whether to cross with a ferry or to catch, because he's thinking, oh, I hope when I join the ferry, it won't have a breakdown because of what the history. Or because people told me that the small boats are usually fast. So he's indecisive. And he's asking you questions. What are you going to do? How are you going to do? Try to convince them. And tell, any option that he's thinking about, tell him the pros and cons of it. The advantages and the disadvantages of it. Okay? If he thinks, waiting for the ferry might waste his time and now be like, in case there is a breakdown inside the waters, but even the small boats also, sometimes they can have breakdowns, isn't it? And sometimes the people who will lift you, you can fall with them in the water.
Yes. A lot of scenarios.
Yes.
A lot of scenarios.
Exactly. When the building has got a problem.
Yeah. Exactly. So you first have to find out what they really want. Are they sure of what they want? What's their problem? Ask them about the various options that are available. Are you going to, because the fact that you stand at the gate, it doesn't mean that you're going to handle only people who are going to get the ferry, but you could encounter people who want to have other options. Yeah? So you can find out what they really want, and try to help them as you can. Because for them, they don't know what they are looking for. They don't know what is good for them. Okay? So they need your help. Okay? They need your help. Very, very good.
Sorry, indeciding customers is customers who don't know or who don't have.
These are disadvantages. Also be like that. Okay? And then they can be able to gauge for themselves, not force them to take any conclusion. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to enlighten them so that they can be clear as to what decision to take. Because they don't know what to do. Okay? They are not decided at all. Okay? So, the suspicious customer. That's the customer who will feel that whenever I pay my ticket to Penta, they put it in their pocket. Or maybe they will feel that they have another receipt book, another ticket that they use. When you sell it to them, it's not going to the coffers. Okay? So they are suspicious about the services.
If they don't pay the ticket from bar to bar, they will tell you, come, let's go there.
I'll buy a ticket. I will not give you money. I'll buy a ticket so that I can say I buy a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah. So they also need to you need to be careful on how you deal with them.
Some of them they are collecting 25 and they're putting their pocket.
Yes. And some can be spies even. Of course. They can be there to spy what you do. They can be there to spy what you do. Okay? So you need to be very, very careful about them. Okay? So you have to establish their credibility. What sort of people are they? Are they people who are intelligent, who also find out what you do? There is a category of customers called mystery customers. Usually mystery customers are customers who pretend to be using your service when they are there just to check.
Some can be even journalists.
Yes, some can be journalists. Like a typical example is this WhatsApp that now they pretend to be customers. just to see how. Yeah. Sometimes when you give them good service, they'll publish it.
No, I think
when you come back,
I think all governments are agents of cotton government. All governments are agents of cotton government.
All governments
are agents of cotton government.
No problem.
They will take pictures and send it to the Russian government.
You know now.
I don't believe. Russian government they don't have one individual who is.
No, I know people are
they said that there was a time
okay? So they will always try to catch you. So don't guess or tell them something that you are not sure. Okay, please. Because a suspicious customer, you don't know the person's mission. Okay? So be careful what you say to them. And always be polite to them. Because these are people who can take video of you without realizing, or snap you, or have a snapshot of you. Okay? And publish it. And it becomes viral. Okay? So it's really, really important. So don't take it personal. They don't trust anyone. So suspicious people usually don't trust anyone. Okay? So don't feel that it's just you that they are against. Okay? So it's very, very, very important to know how to deal with this kind of customers.
So customers are very influential, you know. They can make a change in your they can tell the person, you know, and what the experience.
And the transfer is if you are very lucky. Sometimes they will give you something. So please, that's why this customer care training, let us not take it for granted. Let's implement everything that we have. This country is not the way it used to be anymore. It's not. Everybody is a spy. You know that? You have said it rightly. Now almost everybody is a client to what's on Gambia.
Yeah.
Even everywhere. Yeah, even Africa. You know? And people use what's on Gambia a lot now. It's more famous than any other media.
Almost all the use who are using social media.
Yes. The first thing when they open their social media, they go to what's on Gambia.
They've been stayed out.
Yes.
They've been stayed out.
Yes. That's not so it's really, really important to be nice to them. Okay, so we're going to have our car books. Let's get ready.
About difficult customers?
Yes, about difficult customers. So one will be on difficult customers and one will be on customer service language. Okay, customer service language. We have done it yesterday and the day before. So we're going to look at those two. And then afterwards, we'll have our final set of slides. They are only about 19 or 20. We will summarize some of the things that we have done before, the tips and so on and so on. So open your Kahoot. You know, with Kahoot, if you want, you can open your own account. There's free version, but if you want to enjoy from it, you can do the paid version. The paid version is like maybe $40 per annum. It's not expensive, and you can use it a lot to teach your kids. I do a lot of quiz. It's like anything that you can think of is on Kahoot. You can any kind of how to call it, work, anything relating to life is all there. Engineering, medicine, finance, communication, aviation, course of anything that you can think of is all there. There are questions on it. So you can use it to teach people or for yourself or for people your kids.
Yeah, but sometimes you also there will be that payment.
Okay, and at the end of the day, it will ask you to make payment. The payment you will do it through your bank account. Visa card. Yes. If you have, anybody who has got a bank account, I think all of us have got a bank account because that's where our salaries go. So, you have, let's say, EcoBank, GT Bank, or Trust Bank, or whatever, you can get a Visa card from them. Very simple. Yeah, you can apply for a Visa card. So that Visa card is very important. You can use it online to buy stuff, and if you travel anywhere in the world, you can withdraw money in their currency. Anywhere. That's if you have something in your account. Okay, good. So now people are becoming experts in their own.
No, it's nice, huh?
It's nice.
The Volto?
Oh.
Yes.
You want your buy. You want your buy. You want your.
Who is there today? Huh? Who is there today?
Okay, 19. So one more.
Is that one over there?
One more.
One more. We got 9 more. It calls our customers who. Okay. Oh, I got the answer. No, it calls our customers who are uneducated. Is that correct? That cannot be correct. So who says they are uneducated? Two people said that. They are well educated. Who says they are well educated? No. It has nothing to do with education. So two people said that. Green answer, they always know what they are looking for. No. So the know-it-alls they always know better whatever the topic is. So if you tell them anything, they feel that they know it better than you. Those are the know-it-alls. Okay? Yeah? Oja? 860? Culture is next. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Indecisive customers. Customers are, they are what? Number 4. Sorry, the first one read, they always know what they want. Is that the case?
Yeah.
No. It's the opposite, isn't it? Indecisive customers, orange, they are rude and any option. Okay? 13 people got that right, and 7 got it wrong. That's very good. Okay, so Usman is still on the lead. Bojo is going down. 5. No hits. Talkative customers. Talkative customers. Talkative customers, they don't tell you what they want. Is that the case? No. Orange answer, they are usually very shy. No. Talkative. Some people that are talkative cannot be shy. Okay? Green answer, they don't know what to say. These are people who will continue to talk. Talk. Don't stop talking. Whatever you try. So we know how to handle them, isn't it? We look at them, how to handle them. Hey. What happened to slide?
We are coming.
Okay? Fault finders. Customers who are fault finders, they always want to let you so they don't accept rules and regulations. They have a reason to complain. They always find something to complain about. Okay, good. What's happened to the other 5? Those who say they always want to lecture you. They always have a reason to complain. They don't accept rules and regulations. So they always, the fault finders, they will always find something to complain about. No matter how hard you try. Okay, people who want to find fault, they will always get fault. Yeah? Someone is back. What about picky customers? Egocentric customers. Some of these words, I'm sure you know them, you've read them before. So who are the egocentrics or the egocentric customers? Correct? So that's good. A lot of people answered. 13 people got that right. Okay, so egocentrics. Okay, let's forget the right answer. Please. The orange answer says they are easy to handle if you know what they are talking about. That's not correct. They listen attentively to whatever you say. No. Are open-minded and interested in other people's options? No. Okay, so what are they? They always think only of themselves and their own ones. So they are self-centered people. Yes. Can someone prepare some coffee for the others? You want coffee or tea? Coffee. So prepare coffee for it. Huh?
Smaller sugar.
No, you have to ask him about
what he wants.
Okay, so we have 30 people who got that right. Okay, so let's see the podium. Noah took that. Second. It's about customer service. We look at
one by that again. So I'm going to do this for you.
Yeah, let's go. Because Oga is waiting. So
Yeah, Oga is waiting. Commander is around.
Good morning.
okay, so we start. So it's about customer service plan. So you have to tell us what's a polite way to ask a customer to wait. I was thinking everybody should get this right because it's the only one that has got a police on it, isn't it? Yes. Because we all learned that you cannot talk without saying please. Everybody yes, we even demonstrated it here. Okay? So I don't know. I think everybody should have got that right. Okay, so you cannot say please. 5 people say, just a second. Is that polite?
No.
Just a second.
Just wait a second.
Even if you say, well, it's not polite. What about wait right there? That's even commanded. That's commanded. Wait right there. That's commanded. You don't talk to a customer like that. Okay, be patient. That's also not polite. Maybe you feel the customer is being a bit aggressive, so you're trying to tell him the patient. Can you hold it, please? Is that not the politest way? Okay. So that was well answered. 12 people got it right. Okay. Biden is the fastest with 919, car 91, and so on and so forth. Okay. So, please. Question 2. How do you apologize to a customer for a mistake that you have done? How do you apologize? Okay, hand is up. Oh wow, that's everybody got it right, is it? Yes, everybody got it right. Wow, excellent. Okay, so naturally you cannot use the first one. The first one is more of a double word. How bad? Really bad. You know, these boys now they are very fond of using this one. It's my bad. How bad? That's just fine. I'm happy that nobody selected it. Oops, we messed up. You know, please. You know, the fact that you are apologizing to somebody, you should not try to wash your dirty feelings in public. You know that? So you cannot say, whoops, we have messed up. You can't. So it's like you are washing your dirty feelings in public. Nobody does that, isn't it? Okay? So, what do you say? But it's not a big deal. Can you say that as well? No. So, if you are apologizing at any point in time, sorry must come. Okay? Just like, how to call it, when you want to be polite, please must be there. So when you want to apologize, sorry must come. So he said, I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused. Okay? So look at the way it's put. It's not blaming the institution, but it's blaming the situation that happened. So it's apologizing because of that. Okay? So please take note of this technique. Okay? Hi, is a lead. Okay. What phrase could be used to handle a difficult customer out of this scope? To handle a difficult customer. Time's up. Oh, excellent. Wow. So everybody got that right as well. Wow. This is good. I'm really happy. Okay, so the yellow answer, can you say you are overreacting? Can you say that to a customer? No. Even though he might be overreacting, but it's not for you to say that, man. It's not that bad. So that means you are being defensive, isn't it? Yeah. You are being defensive. Yeah. What did we say about being defensive? You cannot be defensive when you are providing customers. So these are the wrap-up points that we're going to do from what we've been doing so far. Okay, so introduction. Providing exceptional customer service as a security officer is crucial for maintaining a safe and welcoming environment. Okay? For a safe and welcoming environment. So we're going to ensure that the environment we work in as security officers is safe and welcoming for everybody. To not just your external customers, but to your not just to your internal customers, but to your external customers. Okay? We've learned that we have two categories of customers. Our internal customers, the people that we work with, the other departments, and of course we have external customers. Those are people who come from outside and they want to access services. Okay, so we spoke about positive attitude. So always approach every interaction with a positive attitude, even if you think the situation is negative. Your approach should be positive. Okay? And you have to always be friendly. You always have to have a friendly behavior. A welcoming presence can help reassure visitors and create a positive atmosphere. Number one, attitude. If you have a negative attitude, work on it. Okay, not only at work, but even at family level. So it's very, very, very important. Work on your attitude. We spent almost 2 days on communication, didn't we? Yes. So we have to know how to communicate effectively. It means the right means that we're going to use. If it is a communication that is verbal, we must know how to use our tone. Yeah, we've spoken about it, isn't it? If it is communication that is written, we must be able to know the choice of words. The words must not be too complicated. You must not write your written communication in such a way that there are a lot of errors, spelling errors and so on. Nobody is going to take you seriously. Okay? So please, you have to practice clear and concise communication with visitors, employees, and fellow security personnel. Ensure that instructions, directions, and information are conveyed accurately and politely. Okay, so these are some of the effective communication skills we've already seen, isn't it? Yeah. You know, active listening, using appropriate non-verbal communication. We've seen verbal, we've seen non-verbal communication, body language that are positive, we've seen ones that are negative. Okay, so let's be aware of that. Communicating this level of understanding. Giving factual information, very, very important. Using reinforcement where possible, summarizing important. Just paraphrasing, yeah, we've said it. If you talk after a minute or 2 or 3, try to summarize in 1 sentence or 2 sentences so that you could gain your understanding of the next person. Of course, benefits, we look at them as well. Benefits of effective communication. It shows that there is trust, there is improving of morale, there is enhanced productivity, and so on. So we look at this already. Okay, active listening. Okay, active listening. Okay. If you don't listen from the other end, will you be able to understand each other? No. So we said there are 2 ways to communication. There is the sender and there is the receiver. What is the duty of the sender? To send clear and precise message. What about the duty of the receiver? To listen. To listen. And not only to listen, but to listen with the right gesture, isn't it? Yes. Okay? To listen with a proper body language. Look at the way they are listening, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, everybody is proactive. They are attentive to whoever is talking. Okay? So listen attentively to concerns and injuries of individuals you encounter. Take the time to understand their views and address anything properly. Number 4, empathy. We looked at empathy, didn't we? Okay, empathy is what? To be in somebody's shoes. Okay? You feel for the person. Okay? You feel for the person. If the person is happy, be happy with him. You could have customers that are happy. You could alternatively have customers who are very, very, very sad. So feel sad for them. Maybe they lost their relative. So you cannot be seen to be laughing and jubilating when somebody is in sad. No. So you have to empathize with them and understand their situation. So empathy is about standing in someone's shoes, feeling with his or her heart, seeing with him or her eyes. Not only is empathy hard to ourselves, but automatic. So empathy is very, 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 very important in life. Okay, and somebody on the bad condition, for example, you have to reassure the person. Oh, you are on this day, but tomorrow things will change. So we know, of course, each time we are in bad condition, what is going to follow? Good condition. That's why the Quran says, "Innamal usri yusra." For innamal usri yusra. You know that? Yes, sir. Solely, if there is hardship, if there is something bad, what is going to follow will be ease. Okay, Okay, so reassure the person. Very, very, very important. So knowledge of policies and procedures. Okay, this one, I told you, you need to know. Commander, we were speaking about the policies. Some, they were saying that they've not got the book. But we had about 20 people who got the service rules. So, but I asked them, they have the soft copy, I asked them to share with the rest, so that each and every one must have the service rule. Because the service rule will contain everything regarding their procedures, how to work, how to, interact with people and so on and so forth. So I've asked those who got it to share with the rest, so that all of them can have it. Because it's going to be the principal guideline for them to work. Yes. So it's going to be really, really important. Okay, so familiarize yourself with the protocols, with the policies and procedures of the premises, and then, of course, reporting to the concerned party. Professor?
Yes, my name is Kumar Jiva.
Maybe if you can stand up a minute, because I've done all this time. Yeah. Stand up and, please, feel free.
Yeah, my name is Kumar Jiva. I'm here for every one of my colleagues attend about this program, together with my boss and colleague, and the lecturer, Mr. Fokona. I'm very happy about the course we are doing here. We appreciate it, and with doing our experience and the knowledge we are taking from here. So much more, we are very happy. The attendance of the classes and the movement of all my colleagues, my fellow workers, and the security environment. So we are here to so much more we can able to perfectly at the seaport during our working time. So our managers, directors, everybody, internal port staff. What we got much more about the knowledge, take some knowledge about this training, it make us to know much more about the customer care and how to work together with the fellow customers together. So we are much more very happy.
Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Samuel Jiva. Okay. First of all, I want to thank the GPA management, especially security, for giving us this opportunity to attend these fruitful lectures. I would like to thank my bosses who are here, and also to thank Mr. Favana for being there for us. We definitely learn a lot from you. And also my colleagues, some of them whom we are very familiar before this training, and thanks to this training, and we are able to escape numbers and able to even become more familiar. And I hope this thing will continue forever.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. White. First of all, I will thank the Managing Director of Gambia Ports Authority. After that, I will thank my colleagues for attending this training. I am very happy to attend this training because I learned a lot about this training. And I hope when I go back, I will do the same thing. Thank you.
Hello everyone here, my name is Seni Sanya, Ferry Service Department. I first of all thank the CEO, Mr. Fofana. To be honest, we are so grateful to you. And thanking the GPA management for sending us here to achieve what we achieve here. Customer care is very important, to be honest. Because we learn a lot here, which we don't even know. We know few, but our knowledge has been improved when we reach at your class here. So we are very much impressed, to be honest. So much impressed. And I'm promising you, if you go back to the ferry service, I will improve a lot.
njëriñ la suñu ñu demee ni ñu na siyaar loolu ñu ko am ñoo wara def yaa customers boo xam ne na jëflante raw ne aani te jërëm gaa yi leen sant
Assalamualaikum. Saya sudah pernah so. Saya kira GPA itu mana jadi mana nak kira. Mana kira Mr. Fofa namanya hanya nak ham sih nak lo hanya ham kau macam ham itu kan. Wow, itu dah ni. Di baik sih jangan lah. Sudah insyaAllah nanti kau di form kau ni ada. Wow, nanti kau waaw di gënal tam ñu fi toog loo xam ne musuma la naa xam musuma la naa gis tamit ñeent ma leen te yàlla def na ñu yëpp xamante ne waaw maa ngi gënal ñëpp daal.
Assalamualaikum, hello my guys. Good afternoon. My name is Zakaria Mang, assistant officer from GPA. I'm so glad to attend this training for the first time about customer care, but I learned a lot from the training. I wish to thank the management of GPA together with our security director and the admin directors. They did a lot for us to attend this training. We thank them and we assure them all whatever we learn here, by the grace of the Almighty, if we return to our various positions, we will implement it by the grace of the Almighty. So we thank.
I am Naimuba. First of all, I thank the management of GPA for initiating this training towards the security department. It is very important for us to know how to operate with our external and internal customers within the port. So I am appealing for the management to bring more security personnel to this training so that we will be able to change. Because out of 200
Very good. Thank you. My name is Tony Tamba. I thank the management of GPA for enlightening me my job about the customer care. Because I have been doing wrong things over there. Now I came, I learned a lot, and I knew something I didn't know. So I believe that if I go back, I will do changes, inshallah. Thank you.
I'm very glad that our management have sent us and our senior man to come and improve the way we perform in our duties. So I will say thank you to them, and I assure you that whatever we learn here, we will try to implement it during our work. Working about it, that we will miss you so much.
My name is Kuba Pai. I am here to thank GPA management and our boss here, General Body, and the lecturer, Mr. Fogan, the most kind lecturer. We are here to thank you all. I am here to tell you that we are very impressed with the training and we are happy. We thank you once again for putting knowledge in us. Inshallah, by the grace of God, we will try to improve as expected. Inshallah.
My name is Murugan. Good afternoon to everyone. Afternoon. First of all, I am thanking the management of GPA, especially security. Yes, we have learned a lot, and we have learned from each other. Mr. Fofana said, he has learned many things that he don't know from board. With this trade courses. So, and we will try, when we go back, we will do as you know, we train him. We have learned many things which we don't know. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to everyone. I would like to thank the EPA management and our admin manager, and Mr. Fofana here. Well, I'm very happy to be part of the participants, and we will make sure when we go back, we will try and hopefully we will commit to our work.
Afternoon, Senior Manager, Admin GPA Security. Good afternoon, Mr. Lead Facilitator, Mr. Fofana, our honorable facilitator, for your vast knowledge. I would like to read from my slide. I would like to thank the GPA's management for nominating us among our colleagues to come and enhance our knowledge about this customer service. As we conclude this customer care training, I want to express my sincere gratitude to each of you for your active participation and dedication. The skills and knowledge we have gained here in customer care are invaluable in ensuring that we deliver the highest level of service. Remember, customer care is not just about solving problems, but about building relations and fostering trust. Together, we can enhance our service excellence and continue to uphold GPA's commitment to its customers. Thank you all, and I need the positive impact and making sure we move forward. This remark reinforces the importance of customer care while appreciating the efforts of GPA, facilitating and the participants. I wish to take this chance on behalf of all the participants to thank our honorable lead facilitator, Mr. Fofana, the CEO of Lambo Accountancy and Consultancy and Association, for sharing his vast knowledge and experience in this field. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Mr. Fofana and Landing Koli, and I want to thank the management for picking me to participate in this well-trained customer care service. I'm not good at talking in public, so you guys will. I've learned a lot on this training, especially in the terminal, customer care, effective communications, the body languages and other stuff. So I've learned a lot, and I will promise Mr. Fofana that when I go back, I will change my mentality and style of working to improve. So thank you all.
My name is Mohamed Bey. I'm working at Ferris. Well, thank you, Mr. Fofana, for the classes they bring us here. We gain knowledge here. We have experience more about the security now, because we don't know much about security. We was at the ground, but now we can implement many things about the security. So I want to say thank you for that. But if we go, we can try and achieve and do the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Noah Kebe, a security guard at Gambia Ports Authority. My special regards go to the management department and our admin departments, to Mr. Fofana and my colleagues. I'm so pleased about this training. It really brings additionally in my job. I want to assure to my admin department that now I'm a professional security and I'm ready to serve as a security.
I'm thanking Mr. Fofana and our Deputy Director, our Deputy Management, because we learn a lot here. Because we learn something you don't know it. I hope that when we go back to our guard post, we try to implement there so that we can know how to operate.
I first of all thank GPA and all the management for the care we have here, and my senior manager and our lecturer Lamin Kokona. We are very happy to be here for this training. We learned a lot here, and all what we learn here, if we go to the ground, we can implement it. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I am Babale Salam, a rank of SSO. Okay, I first of all thank the port management secondly, I will definitely thank the Honorable Lanin Kolewiki, second in command in our story department. I will definitely tell you thank you. Okay, and thirdly, I want to promise the management, especially our unit, that landed that we achieve a lot of knowledge here. And we promise ourselves that when you go, we're going to deliver in our different guard process. And I definitely thank the Lamin Formula, which is normally try to improve our lot here. So I believe that when we go back, we're going to sing out.
Okay, thank you all. So, Thomas, I will start by thanking the management of Gambia Ports Authority, from the Managing Director, Mr. Jobade, to the Deputy Managing Director, Mr. John, the Director of Finance, who happened to be my old friend, and of course, the Director of Security Unit, Mr. Barry, who is ably represented here by his Deputy, Mr. Koli. Mr. Lande, I'm really happy about Gambia Ports Authority for giving me this opportunity to train your staff. Like I said, when I was contacted to give this particular training, this is not my first time dealing with Gambia Ports Authority. I've been training the staff of Gambia Ports Authority for more than 10 years. You know, ranging from customer service, ranging from financial management, ranging from information communication technology, and so on and so forth. So I've always been having very good experience with Gambia Ports Authority. So thank you very much for that. So please convey that message to the management. So to the participants, Commander Koli, I told them from the very start, this is the best team that I have trained ever. It's the best team, and I'm not saying it because I'm seeing them. When I came in for the first day, okay, I was here a little bit before 8, but almost all of them were here. Second day the same, up to the 5th day, they will all come early before time, all of them. And immediately we start our lessons, there will be no interruption. So, what is expected of security people is exactly what they have demonstrated. Security people are supposed to be polite and disciplined people. Indeed, they were polite and disciplined. So thank you so much. So the last thing that I'm going to say, of course, is that please, 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 we have learned a lot from here. We have done a lot of demonstrations here. Please, when you go to various offices, not only at your office, wherever you are in life, let's make sure we put them into practice. Like I said, customer service is not only about implementing it in the office. If you have proper customer service, you take care of every human being that you deal with, isn't it? Is that what we agree here? Yes. So please make sure you implement every little bit that we learned here, that we demonstrated here. So please make sure you do that. Are you going to promise me that you're going to do that? Yes. Are you going to promise me that you're going to do that? Yes. For the third time, are you promising me that you're going to do that? Yes. Thank you so much. So back to you.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon, the lecturer and CEO. Mr. Fofana, definitely I am very pleased to be part of this session. The closing remarks to me. Anyway, when I entered the hall, I was able to understand and detect that definitely there is a bond between you, the lecturer, and the participants. I can see your teaching skills, and I can detect it also. Very unfortunate for me also, I also learned from the slide as it goes. For my fellow colleagues, what I also see through the slides, also I learn from it. Because customer care, you people are the image of the port. You are the focal point officers. You are the desk officers. Anybody who comes into the port must first have to meet you people. The impression, the image, the attitudes that you have shown to that person will tell how the management is. You are the opportunity. One of you said it here. He thanked for being selected from the lots. We have about over 300 securities, more than 300 securities. When you look at 20 of you have been selected from that lot, that means you have the greatest opportunity. Today you are certified. Today you have completed the task that we have sent you here to do. Today we are looking onto you people. A well-capacitated security department will make the security leadership an easy job to do. Previously, we were having problems. Every time we are, because in the slides I see there are conflict resolutions. Every time we are engaging on that. Because our securities are quarreling, our securities are fighting, that's a worrisome. It's like they don't understand what they're supposed to do. Like what I have here, policies. You must know your policy. You must know your rights and duties. You must understand why you are there at that place. You must understand what you should do. If you don't know, then you need to ask or you should be replaced from there. I really thank Mr. Fofana, for I have seen the knowledge and the cooperation. Most of you people, because you are from diverse positions, you never know each other. But today I heard that you, as a team, because right now this is a team. That's why you know each other. That's why anywhere you are, you should work as a team. I have seen people having high grades here, names and all those things. That is not a matter to me. Whether your name is coming first, no. What is important is what did you know? What have you learned? That is what is important to me. Because that's what you are going to implement. For if you don't know, you will not be able to implement. As of today, I count on you people to make sure to portray a very good image of the Gambia Ports Authority. I am delegated to be here to give remarks, to thank you from our leader as the Deputy Director, Alaji Bari. He delegated me to be here. That's why I am here. A motivated security. This is part of motivation. Right now you are motivated. Right now if you go to the port, you will hold your head high to say that I know how to handle a human being. You know more than us, for you are the one opportunity to learn it. For us, we might learn it in other subjects. A good focal point officer is the one that has the knowledge, the skill, and the attitude. I saw it in this slide. Now today you have this knowledge. Now today you have the skill. But there is one problem that remains. That is the attitude. Without that attitude, the skills and the knowledge is void.
True.
You are not there to quarrel with anybody. As security officers, you are there to observe and report. Don't stand there to quarrel. I saw in the slides difficult, customers, which is the most challenging thing. It's a challenge to all of us, including we, the security management. Difficult customers. In the Gambia, we have the notion of not to be searched. We have the notion of not to be asked questions, which is a challenge. And in security, we must ask questions. We must search. We must deny entry. We must allow entry. This is our role. This is our role. There are customers that understand fully that they can intimidate you for you to bend down. They bully you. Most of them are handling positions, are leaders somewhere. And sometimes they challenge you in the education. They say securities are not educated. Securities cannot speak English. So they will bend on what? Challenging you in English language. I can give one scenario of myself. I used to be a guard at the gate. A university lecturer came to the gate who does not conform with the requirements. I deny him entry. Now he wants to show me his status. We went to the extent. He said, "My brother, I am more intelligent than you." I said, "Very well." He said, "Yes, very well. I am more intelligent than you." I said, "How are you intelligent than me?" He said, "I am a university lecturer." I said, "Yes, you are a university lecturer, yes. How are you intelligent than me? Show me your intelligence. Show me your intelligence. I want to see it here." He stood and think, how can he show me intelligence? I said, "Look." I said, "My brother, you can lecture me in your area. Me, I have master's degrees in security. So you cannot lecture me in security matters. You can only lecture me in mathematics, in science, in physics, and all those things. But not in security, because you didn't study security." In security, you have to stand firm. You have to stand firm. But be flexible. That's why it is called customer care. Know your policies. Control your attitude. Be a keen listener. Mr. Fofana, I think as of now, we will not, people will not be referred to us, for they can handle the matters at the gates, at the access controls. We used to have problems as the leaders. Sometimes a simple matter is aggravated because the security has the notion that I can deny you. No matter what, I can deny you. And my words are the ones that everybody will listen. Sometimes you see ayelende ngal be diamala tan akande so but munatna ayene mune nendiro sama nam diamo tata mun tole fa nendiro masal is because we are not keenly listening in montara amal lamur amari bula fa diam fa lan ya jibe fonyin anyanta dunna le bang fa manyanda dunna ko kile fala ngaje fen ko fana bala ngaje balafa nyata ka tamandi fana empati amma hadama mo biye walinna do bije aye walinna alafta kantije anata dépense tala do bije aye walinna alafta kantije alafta ka samole fodi do bije aye walinna alafta mum alafta ka kullu yole fodi so itele ba jibela ni fa nyanta commande jalal ba fa ma nyanna jala. But I think what they learn here will be a skill and knowledge for them. It now remains on their attitude towards the work. You must like your job. If you don't like your job, if you don't love your job, mostly brings these conflicts. And sometimes when there's a conflict here, you are the third party. You are there to deceive problems. I see in the slides here, internals and external customers. Sometimes a small thing, to be authoritarian, they will use it into the internals. Internal customer, that's the staffs.
The staff, yes.
That means if you have a problem with me, I will write to management. When it should have been just a simple thing that you could have dialogue and come to a compromise. I don't want to waste most of the time, but on the behalf of my leader, Mr. Barry, on my own behalf, we are very proud and pleased to see our securities being capacitized, have gained knowledge. I was sitting here, I was observing, and now some of them I can see, they have learned something here, that is to talk in public. Public talking.
Yes, it's very, very important.
It's very, very important. It's not easy with us. It's not easy with us. But you must be confident when you are talking. Even if you are wrong, be confident. The lecturer also deliberated something here. Appearance. Your personal appearance to the job. Your ethics counts. Any customer that approaches you is looking at you from the toe to the head. As you are talking, he is watching you. He is looking at your competency. That is, what do you know about the policy? And sometimes I do have a problem. It's good we iron it here out. You give an order. Today, like when you have what you call a work plan, today nobody without an ID is entering. So maybe the past 2 days somebody is passing without an ID. Today he comes, he's been stopped and said ID said, "Hana yen kan mole wali." Soon boss mono landing mole. And we end up receiving calls and said, "Did you tell your people this?" Professionalism.
Yeah, very important.
Very, very important. Why are you naming me? I have already given you orders what you should do. Control the IDs. Why are you telling them that some boss money to set ID? That is on professionalism. On that note, you are choosing from many. Take this seriously. I will pass on every details that I had here, and I hope we will continue, because this is just a small lot. Probably yearly we will have having customer care about training and courses anytime.
Mohamed El Saleh. Yusfa, you are next. Yusfa Badi. Usman, congrats. Okay, Yusfa Badi is next. Congrats. Mr. Omar Giba. Mr. Buba Baji. UK boy, Mr. Lavin Jada. Next. Lavin Jada. Madam Maimuna Juf. Maimuna. Okay, Madam Pendason. Pendason. Mr. Babalim Saya. Mr. Lalim Jiba. Pa Sabuja Jiba. Mr. Seni Sana. Mr. Lamin Keita, class president, huh? He was our class rep. Congrats, he's the RSM, yes. Okay, Mr. Dudu Jame. Mr. Lamin Tamba. Mr. Noah Quebec. Mr. Modular Gay. He's the last.